Oh my god. 100 point. 1,500 views. My other videos posted around and got 12 views. 20. Why are you guys all watching this video? Am I on to something here? Alright, I'm making this video to address the comments in this video because a lot of people have been commenting and watching it, and I don't know. Oh, Joshua Fluke commented himself? Oh, that's awesome. Maybe that's why so many people are watching it. It's just because I'm creating drama on YouTube. The one thing I did not want to do. Oops. Oh well. So all right, let's go through the comments. I want to make this quick, and I'm just gonna kind of clear up anything I see that I think might be I don't know, misguided or wrong in my opinion. So I'm just gonna talk and say stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be too long to read all this. Yeah, I read all this before and replied, and you can go read all these if you want. Just oh yeah, it's funny that, oh my god, Joshua Fluke and some dude get into like an argument on here. I don't remember. Where is it? I want to find this. Maybe it got deleted. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me that much. I'm more of just, I care about coding and engineering and technology. I can't even manage to make videos very often because well, just let's get back to the topic. It's called Hard Truths. He's honest and yeah, business is business. Well, okay. I don't know. Like everyone's really, as this guy says, such a respectful comments section. Those who agree and disagree are so respectful to each other. Nice. Shout out to Joshua and Joshua gang. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean, he seems like a cool guy, but that's not really what this is about or anything. I I don't even know what this is about, honestly. I just made the video off the top of my head after watching some of his, and here I am. So I don't know what I'm doing or what kind of consequences these actions have. Ultimately, I just want to, get better at coding and the things I'm working on. Continue my sciencey life of studying all the time, and then go take a nap right over there in that comfortable looking bed. Say sarcastic stuff on this every once in a while, and here we go. I guess when I make a serious video, things actually happen. Yeah, I know. I need to do coding programming memes. Some people seem to like those. I'll do one of those maybe next or something. Anyway, let's keep going here. There's a couple in specifically that I hadn't responded to because I think I have to stop responding to these. Like every time I see a new comment on this, it always reminds me that this video has nothing to do with my channel and probably shouldn't be on my channel. And so I don't know. And now I'm doing it again. Am I doing it just for views now? I get it. I get it, Joshua. I get it. I think I subscribed to your channel when I was a new dev and I wanted to learn more about JavaScript and web building, and eventually it turned into corporate cringe, which is great. It's great content, but it's not what I signed up for, and it honestly doesn't really matter to me. It's good for a little laugh here and there, but it's not all that useful, really. All right, let's a new comment. Raduel says, number one, not everyone is the same in a company. Yeah, no shit. I'll get back to that. Skills matter first. You may be the nicest person, but skills matter. And I'm not talking social skills. Well, yeah. I mean, how can you say no to obvious statements? Of course, skills matter. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, being nice helps, but also honesty helps, and sometimes you got to be mean to be honest. And social skills are always good, man. Like, you work with someone that's super good at something and they have the worst social skills and they smell like a unwiped arse when they come into work, forget it. Just tell them to stay home and do their job. Maybe that's how you get remote positions. You just go in like that, but be really good at your job until people are like, okay, you can do the job, just get away from me. You can have your you can have your remote. All right, 3. People want power, especially those who have the power don't care about people. Everyone is expendable. Well, people do want power. I agree with that. I mean, you ever played a video game? It's all about having the power, God mode, control. But okay, but yeah, I mean, there are extremists like, I don't know, televangelists and stuff that control minions, but everyone is expendable. I don't think that. I mean, I don't want to really expand on that, but it's a generic statement that I couldn't agree with. Everyone is expendable, and everyone's a lot of people. That's like, I don't know how many people are in the world. Every single one of them, 100%. Everyone is 100% word. So I'm going to say hard no. 4. Only suckers sacrifice their lives for the sake of the company, unless they're in a very well-paid position. Isn't it the same thing? Only suckers sacrifice their lives for the sake of a company. Okay, let's go with that. I don't know, what's your life about? There's some people whose entire life is their company and they would sacrifice their life for it and do, and can you really judge? Yeah, I guess you can judge, but I don't care. People can do what they want. I'm not too worried about it. I wouldn't recommend throwing your life away for a company in general. I think you should go be happy and work on that. But okay, let's go with the second part though. Unless they're in a very well-paid position, so it's okay to kill yourself for a lot of money. Is that what we're going? All right. The world is full of suckers who think we're all the same. Nope, we are not. Well, we do share some things in common. I know it's hard to believe, but most of us have 5 fingers on each hand, 10 total. So we got that in common, and most of us like to be treated decently. So that's, I think, what I meant when I said that in the company, when I said like most people are kind of the same. I didn't mean like everybody wants an Xbox, because I'll be the first to say I don't want an Xbox. I just need a PC. I would never play the Xbox. So a lot of people like Xboxes. See, this is even a point that is like so ridiculous to go into, because it's just so obvious. Like, okay, so I get it though. That's like the piece of my little talk that people are picking apart the most, because it sounds kind of the stupidest. But I was just riffing. I don't know. I said it. I didn't mean it that. I meant it in the way that we have a lot of things in common. Like, if you want people to be happy at a job, you got to treat them well, and that's there might be there's always going to be that one rare outlier that's like, just rail into me, just be really mean to me when I mess up. Can you do that for me, boss? There's always going to be that one person, sure, but in general, most people want to be like, you gotta be careful too, of course, because you just don't know everybody and how they are. So you don't want to like do obvious things that will be likely to trigger people, stuff like that. I don't, it's such a broad concept. It's hard to even explain fully, other than everyone gets it. It's just there's a few people that misunderstand it, and yeah. I think what it comes down to is it's a lot of this is about mental health. Like, it's really easy to get in this cycle of like a downward spiral type cycle, especially when things aren't going well for you for an extended period of time. And you might say, well, you probably don't know me very well, and you might say something like, what do you know? You have it easy. Like you said in the video, you've always had no problem getting a job. Well, sure. Yeah, that's generally true. But also, I have purposely chose not to take any jobs about since the making of that video, because it was a couple months later that I left the job I was at, which was an amazing job, and I wish I could still be there, but I've had a lot of family issues this last year, and it's been rough. I don't want to turn this video into that, but let's just continue. Let's, you know, if people are really that curious and I get a lot of questions, maybe I'll talk about it more. But okay, so Kevin Lee, he respects, he has the respect. All right, I hope people actually get my humor, but ultimately I don't mind if people don't. Eventually they will, or they'll just I don't know, whatever. I'm talking way too much. This is going to be useless content. How am I going to post this? His channel used to be more about code than criticism, but he pivoted to that for the views. Yeah, it worked. Yep. Yeah, and he's doing well for himself and able to, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I get it. I mean, honestly, I wish his channel were more about code stuff personally, because I'm more interested in that. But I get it. I don't know if I could do that. Maybe by making this video I am doing that, but I feel like this is the worst cringy video ever. So I don't know. I don't even know. All right, as troll physics, dude, you're just jealous he's honest about the world. Guess what? Josh is absolutely right. Joshua Fluke, you should run for the president of the United States of beating Trump. Okay. I replied to this guy and kind of messed with him. I said, wrong channel. Thanks for the compliment. I don't ever plan on running for president. And he said, nah, man, if you read it correctly, it's not directed towards you. Which I knew, obviously. I was just fucking trolling him. So it was just, I face palmed here and I was like, oh God, he actually thinks I'm an idiot. Oh my God. That's what makes it so awkward, messaging someone else in someone else's comments. Higher confused. And yeah, I'm just trolling you back. Oh, good. So we made up. We're good. Oh man. All right. Hunts by chainsaw. Okay. Without even reading the comment yet, I'm being hunted by chainsaw. This is pretty scary. All right. Let's see what we got here. You're trying to talk about things you apparently have little to no experience with. Okay. I'm really okay. I guess I should be clear here. I'm not actually making this video to defend myself because I don't really have anything to defend against, other than the one thing of when people say, when I said people are all generally the same or whatever, I think that was obviously misunderstood. But in general, yeah, I'm happy to make mistakes because that's how you learn. I'm in that realm of engineer, scientist, weird type guy that is okay with being wrong, because it's like, hey, that's the most positive thing you can get. You can find out that you can do it better, which is great. That's what I want. Okay, walk a mile in another man's shoes before you try to judge. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's the oldest saying in the book. Yeah, you see things from other people's perspectives, but how am I supposed to walk in Joshua Fluke's shoes? Yeah, I have no clue. I've watched a lot of his videos about his personal stuff, and you know, you never know the true story. Everybody's got their unique experience and stuff. But in general, I feel like I do a pretty good job of seeing things from other people's eyes. But also, you have to realize some people are just crazy and you have no idea what they're thinking. And you have no way of truly seeing through their eyes until you realize, I don't know, you see them on like one of the crime shows, is like, Bob was just a regular guy going to work every day. He worked in IT. He handled the back end for some company. One day, his family went missing, and he was the only suspect. No one had any idea. Like that guy trying to walk a mile in his shoes. You would have no idea, right? Maybe there's some side. I don't know. I'm just riffing here again. This is probably this. I'm moving on. Just cut. When you say people are generally the same. Oh yeah, the same thing. This comes up all the time. Like everyone's comments. Yeah, generally I would say a good 95% of people or more, you can get a lot of generalizations, like you would like to be treated well, you would like people to say hi to you, and you know, just really basic social stuff. And if you make a terrible blunder, that is really foolish, you don't want to be ridiculed and laughed at in front of the whole company. You know, things like that. You would rather someone say, hey, it looks like you made a little error here. And, you know, you'd rather have it just pointed out casually and not ridiculed. You know, that kind of stuff. People are all the same in that mode. But like I said earlier in the video, and I guess I'll clarify again in case anyone's confused, there's always that one weirdo that's like, no, ridicule me. Take me out in front of the company and, you know, I don't know. You can't pigeonhole everything. Actually, you can't really pigeonhole anything hardly, but I'm sure someone will come up with an example of something you can pigeonhole. Give me a good pigeonhole coding problem. Okay, well, if you believe that's true, then you know what I've said is true. What? So if people are the same, then what he said is true. What do you say? All this stuff. Oh, God, I'm losing it. All right. I think you should feel guilty for having things easy. What? You should feel guilty for having... I don't think I have things easy. I mean, I guess this video gives that impression in some ways. And I mean, I felt pretty good at the time because I had just finished school and I just got a really pretty, I would say, prestigious position in a company that, you know, I didn't expect it, but I worked hard for it. I studied hard. You know, it was a C++ job. That was the thing. That was all I studied. That was all I cared about. They saw that in me and they gave me the job. It wasn't easy. I don't know anyone else that studied C++ as hard. So I'm not going to feel guilty. I feel like I've been hunted by a chainsaw. Don't use capitalism as an excuse for narcissistic greed. I'm not even going to try to unpack all that. What did I say? Yeah, it was a hot take, not meant to be revolutionary, overanalyzed. Yeah, fast today, sure, my opinion is some things has changed. Well, appreciate what you're saying. Would you care to elaborate? Actually, this is, I think, the big comment that made me decide, I guess I should just make another video. I don't think many of my opinions have changed a whole lot, but my life situation has changed, and maybe I can explain some of my points a little better. I don't know. All right, jobless coder says, I went through literal hell last year looking for a job. If you find it easy to get a job, then you are most certainly an outlier, especially in this economy. I feel I practically have to bleed from my eyeballs to make any money. And I replied, this actually just happened a few minutes ago. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, I guess I'll just make the video now. All right. Everyone's going through something, pretty generic statement that sounded good in my head, but realized it probably really isn't helpful. I feel where you keep it up. And he responded, and yeah. So he just points out that if you only experience bad crap, you become hateful of the world like Josh. Not my words. Everybody thinks Josh is hateful of the world. I don't think you are, Josh. I think I get you more. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there and pretend that I understand, because I don't. I'm just gonna go with I don't understand. It's easier that way. In my case, my former boss was a criminal. Ooh, I've been there too, actually. He was arrested and likely going to prison, but not before he managed to destroy my life. So, oh God. Well, that's just one experience. I mean, so my opinion is objectively biased against companies. Okay, well, I can, a bad experience is a bad experience, but here's, you crack 100 eggs, you're going to get a few rotten ones. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work for anybody. I tried, guys. Okay, Shanice Brown, this is an old comment. I agree completely. I commented from his divorce video and he bashed me, saying he was going to roast me, even though I said what I said was nice and truthful. We can't take criticism. Okay. Yeah, this was a long time ago. Oh, and this is where the drama I was looking for at the beginning of the video started a little bit. You said I was obsessed with sex and basically just sponged off my wife. Based off no criteria? Come on, Alamo. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try. And this, yeah, Joshua Fluke. Whoa, how'd you find me? Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna read all that. There's more. I don't remember this. Okay, Joshua's a great guy, etc. But there's one thing. He doesn't know everything, doesn't know it all. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. This is a nice, respectful comment section. Nice and I do love it. Actually, I do love these comments. These are a beautiful thing. Thank you, guys. You've really made it a lot better. All right. So what else we got? Oh, it's okay. Oh yeah, I even said it. Yeah, I agree. It's hard to plan before you have kids on what you're. Oh god. Okay, I can't do anymore. I can't take any more of this. This has been fun though, and I'll try to do some more fun videos. This is just too much wall of text for me to read all of it and keep going. It's basically what it comes down to. It's not that I don't want to, and I haven't before. I actually haven't read this one. It's okay. So I get notifications when like new ones coming up, but replies I don't actually know about until I go manually see them. So. And I don't really go through my comments too often because, well, it might be a combination of laziness and I've been working a lot on my game engine and trying to remove any distractions I possibly can, and it's actually rather difficult. So trying not to go on YouTube has been a goal of mine recently. You're misinformed. He does not live with his parents, and there is a long story behind what you are misrepresenting. Get the full story before you jump on your high horse. There's a lot of these quotes going on with people. Cute. I don't know. I mean, mostly, yeah, the comments are so nice and friendly, but there's a few where people are starting to be like a little, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying, fam? God, I can't believe I just said that. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, I'm not that kind of channel. Well, I think I should call it here. I'm probably going to wake up my son talking at 6 in the morning. That's okay. He gets up in an hour anyway. And we're going to make some bacon and eggs. So there's my face like a year ago. I still have the same glasses, except they're more broken now. All right. Well, peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And also, don't forget to have a drink on me. Peace out.